Papa Squat. Come on at ya. I've got something sent in during Saturday night's live stream that I didn't get to do that night. It was sent in by Sebastian M. Sebastian's been showing up in quite a few of the live streams, and I kind of do a cutoff on my live streams of like I'm doing X number of tracks, and I was doing 12 tracks that night because I really needed to get to bed, and this was number 13 that came in just after somebody else's last track. This is Destroyer with a song called The River. I do not know Destroyer, the brainchild of Canadian songwriter and wine lover Dan Bejar, I assume Bejar, also known as an occasional contributor to the New Pornographers, and one-third of British Columbia supergroup Swan Lake. No idea. Though each Destroyer album has its own distinct sonic identity, from the MIDI-heavy Your Blues to the lounge jazz pop of Kaput. That sounds interesting. Actually, both of those sound interesting. All feature dense lyrics entrenched in metaphors and labyrinths of references, intricate arrangements, and Bejar's distinct voice. Okay. I am curious. Produced by Dan Bejar and David Carswell. This is track 5 on Poison Season from 2015. Poison Season, great name for an album, or a song, or a movie, or track 5 out of 13 on the album Rock. The one comment, I'm confused. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's check this out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below if you'd like to send me something to listen to. Or if you'd like to support me in some way. If you want to check out the live streams, I do them Saturday nights. I usually start about 10 p.m. Seattle time. This week it was 10:30, but usually about 10 p.m. Seattle time. Let's do it. 3 minutes, 35 seconds. The River from Destroyer.
She despises the direction the city's been going in.
Kind of gives me like a 1970s rock feel. Like if the song picks up and some other instruments get introduced here, which I assume is going to be happening, it reminds me a little bit of like maybe Supertramp, which I love. Supertramp, I absolutely love. Unapologetically love Supertramp. Very, very much so. He kind of looks like Lindsey Buckingham.
She rises above it all, 'cause after all, someone's gotta go free.
Great voice.
Someone's gotta follow the river. Escape from New York, escape from LA. Take it from me, leave London. You study your braille, you listen to the hail outside. A comedy of souls, a plot thick with holes, in a windowless room on the outskirts of town, overlooking the river. rivers, the rich man shivers for reasons unknown in the wind. I'm over before I begin, he says. I'm over before I begin to go, he says.
Yeah, really interesting. Could see this in a movie, sort of an off-kilter movie. Really, the movie it makes me think of, like that it would have fit pretty well in my memory, is Punch Drunk Love. Probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie, because it's completely unlike his other movies. Really interesting. Like, this strikes me that his music, Destroyer's music, is not casual listening, right? You sit down to listen to this. And you might kind of fade away every now and again and come back and pay attention, but like, this is a listening album. This isn't necessarily a put on in the background and just kind of go about it, cleaning the apartment sort of track or album, right? I think you want to sit and hear this. Probably works pretty well in the car. It also strikes me that these are probably the whole album, like probably all of his stuff. If you're listening to it in your car and you get to where you're going, you're probably going to sit in the parking lot until the song finishes. It definitely makes me want to check out more by him, just on my own. And it's got to be enjoyable. It's just, I don't know. It has a feeling that is so, like, undeniably listenable. Assuming you like sort of soft rock, very lyric intensive, cool turns of phrase. It's very good. Oh, what is this? There's an annotation. Through the river, though the river contains at least one reference to a previous Destroyer track, as the group is wont to do, it bears no similarities to Destroyer tracks, Rivers, or The Laziest River beyond the name. Oh, okay, so they've got some other tracks. Really good. Yeah. No idea what this is necessarily about, right? I assume they're talking about she despises the direction the city's been going in. She rises above it all because, after all, someone's got to go free and someone's got to follow the river. So I interpret that as someone's got to go free. Like, she is not going with the flow, and that's what someone's got to go with the river means, I think, in this case. Someone's got to go with the flow. Someone's got to just follow the river, do what it's going to do, like, go with what the city, go in the direction the city is moving that she doesn't like, and she is going to not do that. She doesn't necessarily fight against it. She just ignores it completely, rises above it. She's not fighting against it. She's not going along with it. She's just doing her thing. Escape from New York, escape from LA, take it from me, leave London. Okay, those are some movie references. I don't think he's talking about those movies. Oh, it is. It's 100% a reference to John Carpenter films. I write in a very I write in a very, I can't emphasize enough that I'm an unthinking person when I write. I think I was at the piano, and the moment I said escape from New York, I knew I wanted to say escape from LA. I'm a huge John Carpenter fan, so I can't think of the one. Can't think of one of those things without the other. I can't think of escape from anything without thinking of John Carpenter. But it's also a long tradition, time honored in Destroyer music, of having to give a major cultural, having to give it to major culture centers from the English-speaking world. And that is funny. So kind of stream of consciousness writing as he's at the piano, right? You study your braille, you listen to the hail outside, a comedy of souls, a plot. And I think some of this, you study your braille, you listen to the hail outside, I think he's just trying to have those words rhyme a little bit, just have a little similar sound there. I don't think those lyrics necessarily mean anything. A comedy of souls, a plot thick with holes. In a windowless room on the outskirts of town overlooking the river. You're living, you're breathing, you're living, you're breathing. You try to believe in, but you don't believe. You want them to go. They never leave. I don't necessarily think that means anything. Lily-colored livers, like a lily-livered coward, right? Lily-colored livers. The rich man shivers for reasons unknown in the wind. I'm over before I begin, he says. I'm over before I begin to go, he says. And that's the end. And I get the sense that had this continued, this sentence would have gotten longer and longer and longer. I'm over before I begin. I'm over before I begin to go. I'm over before I begin to go somewhere. Go something. Interesting. Pretty fun. Dude, I've never heard of this before. Never, ever, ever. Sebastian M., thank you so much for showing me somebody new. Very cool. Papa Squad. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, share. Please go watch another video on the channel. Cash App, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.